All right.
Oh,
What's up, guys? It's the Dojo house. Got my boys with me in the Dojo house. We're gonna be answering some questions. The idea was to have personal interviews, but I mean, this is a Dojo house,
We just had to do it all together.
so yeah, we thought it'd be more content if we all did our Dojo personal.
Are we gonna
interviews
go like
together?
each of us answer?
Yeah, we just answered one question at a time.
Yeah.
So we got 8 questions here. And the first question is going to be, how many hours do you have on Apex?
I'm saying, I don't know the exact number. I'm saying over 6,000. I'm saying between 5,500 and 6,000.
And you think you have between 5,500 and 6,000 straight in game? Like in a bench?
I wouldn't say it's probably straight in game. I'd say I probably have at least 4,000.
Oh, definitely more.
Easily,
more.
yeah.
More. I think I have close to 4,000 hours in game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'd definitely say. I'd say probably 5,000 of it's in game.
Yeah. Mine says 6,000, but I'm probably guessing like 500 of those or something. It's like AFK.
Yeah.
So probably like
5,500.
Yeah.
About 5,500. I was talking to a chat like 2 days ago when I first got back. And I was thinking I had like, so I almost have 2,000 on Steam. Almost have 2,000 on Steam. I had 4,000.
What is it on Steam?
It's like 1990 or 1970 something.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have us added on Steam? You can see our hours on Steam.
Yeah.
Can you?
I've checked.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me see this.
So I'm at 1965 on Steam.
Damn.
And you guys are at...
There I go, right there.
Ace is at
1430.
1430.
I think mine is around the same.
Think so? All right. And then
Red 2.
Okay. And then you have 2447.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's gotta be a lot.
I mean, there's probably like 500 AFK.
Damn, you got a lot.
But that's still like 6K.
That's just on.
I have 4K on Origin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 60.
Damn, I thought I had 1,400. What the hell?
Yeah. That's a lot. All right, so final answer.
I'll say 6K.
Okay. Final answer.
5,500.
I think I'm sitting at like 4,500 hours in game, raw in game hours. I have 20,000 matches played almost now.
You gotta put like some
I've got like
6.
I think I've got almost 30,000 matches played.
Really?
I think.
Holy
I think I'm at 28 something or something like that with a 6.0 KD.
Wow, that's a ton. Yeah, I know I'm almost at 20K right now. I'm almost at 40K kills. Oh,
What about?
All right. So, question number 2 is, what is your most played video game ever?
I mean, like singular video game, like one standalone video game is
Or a franchise.
definitely
Franchise.
Definitely Apex, but if it was franchise, yeah, like I would put like 2,000 to 3,000 in COD every year because I would compete.
Yeah, like how many COD have you played in? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So.
See, I don't know. For me, it's probably COD then too, because I played all the CODs when I was growing up. But I would say what I actually say grinded in and stuff like that. It's either H1Z1 or Rust. I would say probably Rust. I'd say I probably have way more hours in Rust than any other game.
What?
I probably have close to 9K hours in Rust.
That's pretty geeky.
That's crazy. That game is like
it's pretty.
Yeah, it's hard to like.
But it's addictive because every week it's a whole new game.
Yeah,
so
it's sandbox, you know, so it's pretty sick.
And
there's a lot you can do.
You're just like, all right, let's go every week, new game. So like, it's so easy to put new hours in because every week is imagine like an Apex update every week. That's literally what it was.
That would be dope.
Like every week or every other week, they would be adding in new content or making changes, and then also the whole map would get like wiped, so you would start fresh again. So like you could just grind. Every Thursday, bro. I was like running home, like let's go on the rest, and then I'd be like freaking telling my mom I'm going to sleep, and I'd literally be like pulling
Yeah,
24
Rust was like
hours.
that? It was popping.
I didn't know that.
I'd be
I never even heard
Oh,
of Rust
dude.
until like
I used to do 24 hours not sleeping, go to school with no sleep, come play the
Wow.
game until I'd literally pass out to go to school, and then I'd come back.
Rust. Huh?
Damn, that's crazy.
Interesting.
That one did.
9K Rust.
We probably did it.
From what years? What years?
Probably from my sophomore year, junior year of high school to all the way until I started playing Apex.
So like 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's a lot of hours in 4 years. Apex is coming
Dude.
up on what? 3?
That game, I've definitely pulled the most 24
Yeah.
hours. Like that game, I've probably I've pulled like 48 hours of just playing the game straight.
Yeah. So you got 9K. What do you think you have in COD?
And COD, dude, I have no idea. It's at least 10K, like slight work, easily, not
Easily
question,
10,000 hours.
10,000.
Easily. How many kills do you think you had in Call of Duty? You ever see your stats on that?
I don't
Damn.
remember.
In
So
CSGO,
long
you
ago,
can
dude.
check.
But I do remember, like, okay, the most I grinded one COD was in AW when I was like competing, and that was like close to 3,000 in like 9 months, like real, like not even a lot of time. So
Damn.
probably 2,000 the rest of the years, and that's already 5K for like 2 games. So I don't know, it could be
You're
even
looking at
20K. I
maybe-
don't even know.
You're looking at maybe
I've been
upwards
playing
of
COD
like
since
14.
2008. Like I was like 10.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's 13 years.
Yeah, I played COD for 10 years. It's gotta be close to
Yeah.
15K, 20K, maybe. I don't know.
Damn. Yeah.
I would say
I don't
at
say
least,
I'm-
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
old, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd say at
Definitely.
least,
That
Definitely.
shit's
because I feel like
really
I
old.
have,
Yeah.
we already have what? Like I already have so many.
We were playing that like when we were little munchkins.
in Apex. I feel like it's almost harder to get kills in Apex than it is in COD. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'd be dropping like 50 kill games in COD.
Yeah,
Damn.
for sure.
Sure.
I get that. I don't know if this counts. I don't know. So like, I mean, Counter-Strike, like, I got, if you combine CSGO and Gmod, you know what Gmod is? Gary's mod?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all like the
Same
same.
shit.
Yeah. I think that I'm at close to maybe 6K or 7K straight hours in.
That's a valid combo. That's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
I've never
I've
played
never played Gary's mod.
Gary's
But
mod
it
was
looks-
sandbox.
It looks sick.
Yeah.
You used to be able to do parkour,
OG
like
troll game.
yeah, there's a lot of creative shit. You could do anything. Dude.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I used to play Trouble in Terrorist Town. That shit was fun. I don't know if you guys know what that
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Seen
yeah.
a few.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
OG Among Us, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. I used to
Look
play
at
that shit so much, and I used to play a ton of CS:GO. Like, I got it in 2013,
That's
and I played a ton.
Do people still play that game?
Yeah, CS:GO, dude. CS:GO has like 270.
I know like CS:GO. But I mean,
Oh,
Gary's
Gmod.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know actually. I mean, I would assume so because it's really easy to run.
Yeah.
So you could get it on any kind of PC. You know, that's kind of why I played it a lot because it was even easier to run than CS:GO
Damn.
because like
So
you could
can
just
run it
load
on
in with a
anything,
flat.
library. PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just load into a completely empty.
Like space. And
Yeah, and whatever you spawn in that's how hard it's gonna be to load it.
Yeah.
So when you're like lagging and shit, you just fucking empty the place and
That's just
Yeah,
the
get your
flash
frames
it.
back. Yeah. So that's why I played it a lot, dude. I had like a shitty laptop and shit. So
That's actually a sick game.
yeah, it was fun. I had good times there. That was good. Yeah, but I think maybe 7,000 hours, close to.
That's valid. That's
Not-
still a
Not
lot.
anything insane. Yeah, that's a lot for when I was a kid, you know. And I played CS up until like 2 years ago.
yeah.
So
That's another
That
game
was
that's
only
been
my-
out for a long
yeah, yeah, and I was really into it too. So I'm gonna go with 6,000 to 7,000.
I'm
He's-
going at least 9K.
You got at least 9K on Rust, and my boy is a COD OG COD.
bro.
We're gonna put question marks.
Yeah. We'll say at least 15K. It's got it.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, 13 years, like
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I only played
That's a lot.
Rust for like 5, 6.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
Yeah,
13 is
4 or
something
5.
next level. All right. The next question is, what is your gaming origin story? What do you think really got you into
Gaming, like as a whole?
Yeah. What do you think really got you into
Dude,
like?
I've been gaming since literally 2 years old.
Was it like one of your parents or your?
Yeah, my
uncle
dad like playing games and shit, like little fighting games on the PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64. So I had that when I was 2, and I would always watch, and then I would play when someone wasn't playing.
Nintendo.
Nintendo 64.
You think
Dude, that shit
Nintendo
was
got you
fire.
into gaming? Like,
I think I actually had the PS1. I think might be older. That one's pretty old. It's from 99, 97,
Yeah,
something like
That
that.
one's old.
holy shit!
So I think I
didn't
did
even
that
know.
first, and then I got the 64 Nintendo.
I think mine would definitely be my babysitters. Like I felt like
Really?
every like so like I had 2 babysitters. One of them was like a couple, and this was when I was really young. And like
Like how young?
Dude, I was probably 4 or 5 years old.
Damn.
And they would come babysit us, and we had like little gaming consoles there at our house too. But like he would always get on like, oh, let's play some games, and he would like bring his stuff over, and then we'd play. And my brother was like a big craft person, and like the girls were craft person, so they would go off and like make like
Arts and crafts.
arts and crafts. And me and the homie are over here at gaming, and then
And what though?
dude, PlayStation 1,
That thing is so
GameCube.
old.
GameCube was the shit, man.
I mean,
Oh.
Nintendo 64. Remember that? But then I think the oldest one, I was in. Oh, actually, this is probably afterwards because this is when I was in kindergarten. Remember when I was in kindergarten? Our next babysitter, her brother or my brother, me and my brother would go over to his house, and he had his sister was in my brother's grade. So we would walk together. They were in like 4th, 5th grade, something like that at the time.
Oh,
And they
okay.
only lived like a
I
few
see.
blocks from the elementary school. So
Oh.
we would walk, and we'd stop at this little gas station every time this old lady knew who we were, like every time. So we'd stop and grab like a drink or whatever, and then we'd go there. And he had PC gaming, like he had a full PC gaming setup.
Yeah.
back
Wait,
then.
when you were in
Wait.
kindergarten?
Yeah, and he played Battlefield in 1942. I don't remember it. And he had the full joystick
even
setup.
know.
This is probably what got me like, into gaming at first.
And this was 2000.
this was in
freaking five.
kindergarten, yeah. And he had a,
Bro,
he
that's
had a
like
joystick.
the rarest encounter.
Yeah,
That's
and it just looked like a bit like a business computer setup. Like we would be playing Battlefield 1942, and I remember he would let me like fly the airplanes and stuff.
And he had a joystick.
Yeah, it was so sick. Yeah, full on like joystick, like you're in a plane. Yeah, so sick.
That's you're lucky.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's probably what got me into gaming.
That's
for sure.
really rare.
That's crazy.
I think what got me into gaming was basically when I was maybe 8, 7, 8. I used to go to this computer science camp every summer where we learned how to build PCs. We learned how to like defragment hard
Man, that's
drives.
pretty sick.
Yeah, we learned like all the ins
When
and
you were
outs.
8?
When I was 8. Yeah. And they had this room that was a square, right? And they had like 25 PCs, and they had 3 PCs over like elite, like over in a corner, right?
Mhm.
So like the 25 PCs were in a square, and you would compete in Team Deathmatch Classic. You would
Wait,
compete
what?
to have a
Game?
good PC.
What is that?
It's like Half-Life. It's like Half-Life 2. Yeah, it's like
To get to the elite.
to get to
PC?
the elite PCs.
That, like,
They
runs
went from
better?
the worst PCs
No.
around to the best PCs. Yes.
Wait.
And you would compete in a LAN for the best PCs. And every summer I would fucking grind. I would walk there super early, you know, like get there before everyone, play on, you know, my PC. You know, if I got 14th place or something, like I got to go play on computer number 14. So I'd be on it. And
they were ahead
grinding.
of the time.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's
it was
sick.
sick. I lived in a small town too. It was
Okay,
crazy.
Sucker was running that
Yeah.
show. He was like,
He was
He
awesome,
already
man.
knew.
He was a
His
gamer.
name's Frank. Yeah,
that's
I think
sick.
Frank really got me into it.
That's
And that's kind of where it
that
started.
would have made it fun for like anybody.
Oh yeah, that's
So,
what I think.
You already
Yeah,
knew.
yeah.
He's like,
He
oh,
was
this
on
gotta
it.
get him hooked. This is her shit.
Dude, it was crazy competitive too. Like his son was a god, dude. He was so good. He was always in the top 3 PCs, dude. It was crazy.
That's sick.
I remember him. His name was It's crazy, man. I remember all of that crap like it was yesterday.
That's crazy.
It was really fun.
That's so cool.
That's definitely what got me, and that's why I never cared to have an Xbox, and that's why I never cared to have a PS4. Because when I was 8, like I was on the PC, I knew how to take a computer apart, put it back together. I knew which parts I needed for a computer to run well. You
I
know,
learned how to build my PC on YouTube.
really?
Yeah, that's how I taught
I mean, that's smart. That's a smart.
well, my first PC I got was a pre-built. I'm like, man, I'm just thinking of a pre-built. I get this pre-built. It doesn't even have a graphics card. I didn't even know what it is. That's how eager I was to like hop in the PC gaming. I just bought this shit pre-built off of Amazon. It didn't even have a graphics
That's
card.
what everybody does.
Yeah. And then my homie luckily like had an extra 970 or something like that, and he gave it to me, and it literally was like my PC was running at like 20 FPS, and it literally went to like 60 or something like that. I was like, whoa, 60's insane.
You got an engine, bro.
Deep
You
now.
got a car without an engine.
But dude, now I look back at it, like if I had my PC setup from back then, like bro, I'd be a demon.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. Everyone had shit back then. I had laptops.
Yeah.
Like,
I was playing H1Z on a laptop trying to kill Ninja and shit like that.
he's playing on a full
Yeah,
setup.
playing on a full like $6,000 setup for a laptop with a freaking wireless business mouse.
That's funny, man. That's why I used to play this game called War Z, and I would fight Summit.
Yeah,
I literally fight Summit 1G. I fight Dakotas.
Yeah.
I fight. I don't know if you guys know Zombie Barricades. Like I used to
Yeah.
fight all of those guys,
barricades.
and I was on a laptop. Yeah, I was on a laptop. Summit 1G was streaming. I used to
Yeah.
watch him.
That's
Like,
insane. I've never gamed on a laptop.
Yeah,
It's hard.
that's what got me into PC gaming. I was like, I remember I broke, or when I first started getting into PC gaming a little bit, like it was just on this laptop, and I had to freaking, I didn't have a desk or anything, so I just put the laptop in I'd be laying in my bed, and I had a TV stand, like a little TV dinner stand, you know what I mean, like the little like things that fold.
Oh, the foldable ones.
Yeah. And I put that next to my desk, and it was just the same height. So I'd lay my hand, and I would just be playing on the mouse with that. And it was just a random wireless business mouse. Like it wasn't a wire. It was just a Logitech like wireless shit. And I'd be playing H1Z1 Survival on that. And I was addicted, bro. I was like, what? And I remember breaking my elbow,
That's crazy.
like right after that. And I would literally just sit there and just start. I'd be sitting there on my elbow, like leaned up. I couldn't.
Wait, you broke your elbow?
Brace. Yeah, my right elbow. I was sitting there in a brace. And I was just wrist gaming the whole time, man. Jack my sense up. Just wrist game. I couldn't even move my whole arm.
Whatever it takes.
Damn, that's dedication.
That's funny.
That's Eddie. That's crazy. That's dope, man. That's cool. Yeah, we started really early then.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of us.
I mean, like that's for sure that what got me into like,
Yeah.
because like I remember like then I was like, man, like I remember back then like PC game, I gotta get into PC. That's just sick.
I remember being super shit at everything in gaming, but it was just so fun. Like I didn't care. Like I used to play all the single player games from when I was like 2 to like 6, and like I would be stuck on level 1 to 2 like weeks. Like I don't even know what's going on. And like
I feel like that's how Raina is. Like,
I'll tell Leia this. You can't like back then. You don't go on YouTube.
no, you looking at a manual, bro.
You used to go to Barnes and Nobles,
Buy
look
a
at-
book?
No, I didn't buy it. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Buy it. So I just
okay.
go and look at it and I write it down. I'm like, oh. I write it down. Go like, I'm supposed to see fun. Because I was like 4, so
That's a noble.
Dude, that's crazy. I know.
That's
Like
crazy.
yeah, back in the day, like any
I
of the
never
games
did
you
that.
play, you literally
Yeah.
never had. You didn't have
Shit
any
was
YouTube
so
to look at
different.
whatever you were doing. You literally, I remember
they used to have all these
the manual, man. I got pulled in the manual how to do this combo.
Yeah.
I never, dude. The first game that I ever used a book for was San Andreas.
Yeah.
That was the only game I used a book for. Like I didn't even think about that shit,
Bro.
bro. That's crazy.
It's crazy. They used to have all the extra stuff up.
You used to be able to go get like a GTA book and they would like, give you the cheat codes in the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild, bro.
Oh,
Like, dude, back then, like, story mode for me was like it was worth the money. Like, I'm about to be stuck on it for months. That's about to be the whole task for a while.
I think for me it's multiple. I played multiplayer games like
Yeah.
all growing up. Like I always had an older brother too, and like we were both really competitive. So like I was always better than him. Like, there was no way I was gonna let my brother be better than me. And I remember like the first time like ever like he would like accept that I'm better. Well, I mean he always knew. Like we would play on my dad's like freaking computer, and we would just literally just be sitting there like taking turns on mini clip, bro. Like if you die in the
Dude,
game,
I used to do that too with
Yeah.
my brother. Holy
and then
shit.
once we got our own set consoles and stuff like that, and like Call of Duty World at War came out, multiplayer was out. It was like
I
game
remember
one.
when that came
I'd be in my freaking room playing. He'd be in his room playing. Like he'd get mad, come over and like punch me or something like that. Like if I would kill him or something like that.
Yeah,
So
that's
then
kind of crazy.
But I remember this is when we started grinding zombies really hard, and he would come into my room and be like, "Bro, will you come play zombies with us?" He would like want me to carry them. So his turns, bro. Come play zombies. We need one, man.
Yeah, I mostly played multiplayer, like, but I guess this was later, you know? Like,
I mean,
when I got a
PSP,
PSP,
wasn't out.
Yeah,
but I don't remember any
yeah.
of the single player PCs really. Like nothing stood out enough for me to like.
Yeah, I played like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember.
You still remember your first multiplayer game? I still remember the day I played the first.
Mine was definitely Battlefield 1942.
Really? I mean, mine would have to be like Half-Life. That's
yeah,
my classic.
Yeah, that's crazy that you did that so early too.
Yeah.
Yeah, COD 4 when I was 10 was the first time. I didn't even know you could do that. I just pulled up.
Yeah.
I played that one at a library once.
Really? You know what I remember too?
Sick.
My first, dude, I think my first multiplayer game on like the consoles would be GTA, bro.
Really?
I remember.
Wait, which one was multiplayer?
GTA 4, bro, or something like that. You could, if you like. I was begging my mom to buy the freaking adapter for my Xbox so I could hook to the Wi-Fi, and like you had to get a membership in GTA just to play online, and like you could like. Dude, yeah, I used to be able to walk around GTA 4.
That game is.
I didn't know that.
I think it's like 2012, 2011, something.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, that's when like GTA 5 came out.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
I think it's 2008, maybe.
Yeah.
That was really far.
What, dude?
Yeah.
That's actually that's like the same thing as
It's like
COD 4.
World War IV, yeah. Like
See,
it's the same time.
Around that time, like a lot of people were figuring out that you could even do that,
Yeah.
and like everyone was playing multiplayer games. Like,
Yeah, I remember I begged my mom. I was like, my birthday is a freaking 1 year Xbox membership.
Like, wait, what? Talk to your friends, play the same game. I was like, what? That's insane.
Nuts.
Damn.
Freaking out.
I was in 4th grade or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess I really didn't play. So after I stopped going to the summer camp, like I got a PSP, and I kind of just played PSP for a couple of years, and then I got a laptop. It's like 7th grade.
PSPs were dope.
Yeah.
Like, those things were ahead of their time. Like that was the Nintendo Switch before.
Oh yeah,
everything.
it was old, bro. PSP's old.
Yeah.
I had that a long time ago.
Those were freaking.
I had Medal of Honor. I had Star Wars.
Yeah, I usually just
Battlefront.
played racing games on mine.
Fun shit, man.
I remember they had the MX vs ATV Reflex on that.
I had MX vs ATV too. That game was really fun.
PSP.
That game was really fun. You're actually right. Yeah, that show was
I
nice.
remember what games I used to play on that. It was so long ago.
Yeah, I had this one crazy game. I looked it up recently too. I could like it was the one game that they allowed you to play on LAN. Like it was like you switch it ad hoc and infrastructure or something. Like I didn't even remember what it did, but if we went to like ad hoc or something, like me and my brother could play together somehow. We'd be connected.
I remember
It
like
was crazy.
Yeah, being something really weird like that, you would have to do.
Yeah, it was wild.
Man, that's so old.
Yeah, that's ages ago. That's OG. That's some OG gaming. Now, actually, it really is, man. Like fucking 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Not PSP, but just trying to connect to freaking
Yeah.
online shit. Like
That was revolutionary.
2000.
If you liked games a lot before that, then like, bro, you were stoked.
You were doing anything you could.
You're addicted at that point. You're like getting kicked out of school.
Yeah.
All right.
Question
number 4. All right, we're halfway through these. When did you know you wanted to pursue gaming as a career?
I got this one.
You got this one?
When I was 14. Yeah, 14 exactly. It was I think Call of Duty Ghosts like just came out. I wasn't really gaming a lot then. Like I was in high school and I started skating a lot. So I kind of gave it. I sold my console actually. I couldn't even have a device to game anymore. I was just like kind of over it or whatever. But yeah, I heard Black Ops 2. Like I heard Call of Duty had like a gas one. I always wanted like a Call of Duty player. So like I heard Black Ops 2 is amazing, and like everyone was saying I had to play it, or my friend was at least. So I went to his house, played it at his setup, and was playing free for all. And I met this guy in the game. When like after I won the game, he adds me and he invites me to the party. He's like, "Yo, bro, like you're insane. Like we should like scrim." And I was like, "What? Like what does that even mean?" And he's like, like make a team and like play against other teams. I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And then he eventually tells me you can go pro. He's telling me about all the pros. He's telling me about like you got to get on Twitter, like to get in these tournaments. I was like, wait, you can make money from playing other people? He's like, yeah, like people make like hella money, like like this is a career. And I was like, oh okay, like let's do it.
And you started there.
I started and never stopped.
Wow.
I knew I was gonna do it.
Wow.
Because I was pretty good. I knew I was pretty good.
Yeah.
For like a casual,
Mhm.
without having like known about competitive, I was pretty good. Yeah. That's what I wanted to do.
Dude, I was a knucklehead when I was 14. You want to go?
I'd say mine's definitely way later now. I played games just for fun, really. I just really enjoyed it, but I never thought that like I could make a career out of it. Like, I mean, my whole family and everything like that was like, you're going to college, like engineer, blah blah blah, this that.
Yeah.
So like, I went to college for computer engineering for a whole year, and I was like, man, this shit sucks. I don't like any of this shit. Like computers, I like playing video games, stuff like that for fun. Like, this isn't fun. So like, I'm taking a break. So I took a break, worked as a nursing assistant, and then got back in the gaming. And then that's like, I still didn't like, oh, I'm gonna make a career out of this. I was still just playing it for fun. And then Apex came out, and then like a few of my homies were like, bro, you're actually like way better than these fools that are streaming Apex right now. Like, you should like stream it and see how that goes. So I like streamed for a little bit. And I remember like the first time I made like $1, like the first time I got like a donation or a sub. Yeah, I was like, this is sick. I was like, this is what I want to do. Yeah. So then I was like, frick it, I'm gonna grind. I asked my mom. I was like, hey, like, I'm probably gonna move back here in a little bit. She's like, what? I was like, I want to try this. And I was like, all right, well, let's go. So I did like a year, and shit was going all right, and people were starting to recognize me a little bit, but I still wasn't like known or anything like that. So I was like, if I got this far in a year, like, let's go another year. Let's see. So I gave it like another half year, and here I am now. And I feel like I made like a decent name for myself for like
definitely.
So, I'd say that was when I was like, I want to do this. I was really late. Like when I was in college, I wasn't thinking about like playing video games as a
really.
And I was definitely thinking like, okay, like, do I need to switch my major to nursing? Like, what's going on?
Like some normie.
Yeah, I was. That's how my family was. Like, they wouldn't like. Every single one of my punishments was against my games.
Yeah.
So like, my mom would never take my phone away or something like that because he would want to get a hold of me or something like that if something happened. But like, instant power cord taken away from anything.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I remember that used to happen.
So,
but like the Xbox 360 controller, like they used to have the battery pack that you take off. Yeah. My stepmom would take it with her to work, and then I would come downstairs. I'm like, all right, let's get it, and then there's nothing there.
Yeah.
What is this?
My mom would take. Sometimes she wouldn't realize that the TV's power cord is the same power cord. So she would take the power cord. I just unplug my TV, or like unplug another TV, like my brother's TV. Yeah. And then I just plug my Xbox back in, and it's game on.
That's genius. Yeah, I remember doing that shit for my PC. Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. I think that for me, it kind of started with, I don't know, it's weird. So like I say before I even got into CSGO, really, I used to watch streamers. I used to watch streamers a lot, like back in 2012. Awesome.
I didn't even know that was a thing back then.
That was when I first started high school, ninth grade.
In high school, but like not, that was like age, and like I watched it barely, and it was really just for like maybe like the tournaments or like if I wanted to learn something. But I never like watched them in my brain. It never clicked in my brain like, dude, we could do this.
I could do that.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to so bad.
I stream on a freaking laptop. Like,
yeah, that's how I was pretty much. I used to watch like Summit 1G, Adler Pro, Got 'em Bro. I used to watch all these guys, Dakotas. Like I used to watch them when they had like 100, 200 viewers. on Justin TV. And I was like, this shit is awesome. Like
That's
everybody in this chat's going crazy. These are chill guys. Like a lot of people didn't know about it. So like you had to really search for it. So they were chill.
exclusive.
Yeah, people were chill. They weren't like, in my free time, I'll go troll Twitch. You know what I mean? Like people didn't know what it was.
That's how
So,
it is now.
The communities were sick on Twitch. I mean, on Justin TV.
That's
So
insane.
that shit, like watching that, like watching people, I used to watch people play fucking anything, like Gmod, you know, literally anything. Like it was just fun, and I enjoyed it so much. I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like I want to be a part of this. And then I kind of cut back on that. And then I got into CS a lot, and I like had this kind of team going, and we played Sivo. We tried competing a bit, and like I fucking loved it, and I loved having like, you know, team games, and that like solidified. Like I'm only fucking playing team games. This is the peak
You
like
get a
gaming
taste, and it's
experience.
like,
Yeah,
whoa, this is insane.
yeah. When I started fucking learning smoke lineups and shit, I'm like, dude,
Bro.
we gotta take this. We gotta try this shit out on people. You know.
Bro.
So that was fun. But I think that pretty much once I got out of college, like I tried when we both went to the same school, I tried getting onto the Overwatch collegiate gaming team, but apparently I wasn't good enough.
I didn't even try. I was like, well, that's weird. It's like they had like a Rainbow Six team and everything like that. But like in my dorm, if you were hooked up to the internet, you couldn't play Rainbow Six Siege. Like, it was blocked by the security on.
That's weird.
On the campus.
Wow.
So I'd have to, anytime I want to play Rainbow Six Siege, I'd have to pull up on my hotspot, play my hotspot.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, I used to, and then pretty much in 2017 is when I really started gaming. When I got out of college, I mean, focusing on gaming as a career kind of thing. Like I started playing Destiny too. I tried making YouTube videos for that shit. Yeah. I streamed it. That was the first game I ever streamed. I streamed the Destiny 2 beta that came out. I streamed PlanetSide 2 like a long ass time ago. Yeah. And I tried streaming a bunch of shit. And then I played Fortnite for a while. And that was a game that like I actually built my stream. Yeah.
That game was fire.
And since 2018, May of 2018, there hasn't been a month I haven't streamed. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've streamed. I won't say it until we look at it, but I think I've streamed like close to 5K hours since 2018 of May. So I've been on the grind since then, pretty much. Yeah. That was it. That was like May 2018. I got my own place. Nobody could fucking stop me. Saying shit to me, you know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody was saying anything to me. Yeah. So that's where it started for me, for real, for real. All right, next question. Who is one of the most motivational people in your life? What do you think?
It has to be like a person.
It doesn't really have to be gaming related.
You know personally?
No, it doesn't have to be anyone you know personally. Who is someone that you look at their grind, their drive, what they've done in the past, and you use it?
Yeah,
you know,
got a lot of those.
Or who's someone who encourages you constantly? You know,
I feel like I've got two that I would say that like
that's good.
Encourage me the most.
Yeah.
One I'd say is probably my mom for sure. Like she definitely like was against the gaming stuff, but then when she saw like the gaming stuff with could be something shit like that, like my mom's always got my back, like no matter what. Like she might disagree with me, but she'll like let me do it, and then like, told you so.
Yeah.
Person, but like she's very motivational for me. And I'd say probably no Cocoa Puffs.
Really?
I knew him since like the beginning of Apex, starting to do it, and like his success story, and then like like it's crazy because he never like left me out of the success story. Like he's blowing up crazy, but he was always like, "Yo, man, like we should game sometime, or like we should do this." And then now that we like basically live next to each other, it's been like sick to be able to like hang out with them every other day. Yeah, your friendship is pretty sick, and just be able to like. He's always like, "Man, you should do this and that." And like we're always kind of helping each other, but like. He never like once like I feel like some people when they blow up or whatever, like they become a success story. They kind of like either sometimes forget like some of the people they were with or that they were grinding with to get the success story, but he never did. And like we played comp together and it didn't work out and we like parted ways, but we still never like lost the friendship. To where like some people they freaking you dog, like we're not playing comp anymore. Like
that's true.
Take the whole like thing, the whole situation with the Apex comp going on recently. Yeah, those fools are literally eating each other now. A lot of people do go next. Yeah, but I'd say it's probably those are the two. That's dope. That's really cool. You want to go or you want me to go?
I would say I'm probably gonna go with 3 people like
Mhm.
that like in the gaming industry that I discovered when I was like still like probably like 14 when I first started. Um, Probably no one in person, just because I don't know, like I never really met someone who was like head down grinding, bottom to the top. Like never really came across like someone like that until like I was already old enough.
Yeah.
But when I was 14, yeah, I figured out about competitive gaming, so I started researching like other esports, right? So I came across one is Scumpy from COD. The other huge motivator was Faker from League of Legends, and
Damn.
then Kenny S from CS.
That was my idol.
I would see like
Kenny S is
all
mad.
of their gameplay and like all their like stories and like do research and stuff. And they're all like flashy, mechanically skilled, like players, like really like strong individually.
Yeah.
And it was just like insanely motivating. I was like, that's what I want to do. That's how good I want to be. And
It was so unique watching him,
and I want to like motivate kids one day, just like they motivated me to do what they did and be the next me.
I like that.
So
I like that.
that's what is the most motivating thing.
Yeah. That's a great answer. I think that for me, I think my number one's got to be my brother. I mean, because my brother, when I was like, I had to move out of Nashville pretty much. I was like, dude, I didn't want to live where I was living anymore. This was like 2019. So I moved with my parents for a month, and my brother was like, dude, let's go to Atlanta, and I was like, dude, you're right. Atlanta has DreamHack. Like, Atlanta has fucking
Is your brother into
conventions.
gaming at all too?
No, he's not into gaming at all. But he was like, Atlanta's way better than Nashville when it comes to, how modern it is and how progressive and shit.
Yeah.
They have tons of shit in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, you're so right. Like, it's like, yeah, man, let's get a place in Atlanta. You can go to the conventions, you can grind, I'm not going to fucking bother you, and he just really helped me out a lot, especially last year, and he helped keep me motivated, and he's never talked down to me about gaming, and I just have a lot of respect for him and love
That's
for
it.
that. Yeah.
That's it.
He's a goat. He is a goat. Malik, you're a goat. You're a goat.
Sick.
All right. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
This is the hardest question.
This is the hardest
Where
question?
did you put this in? Bro?
Yeah.
I mean, just give it a 3-liner.
28.
No? Wait.
That's
Are you 23?
Yeah,
Oh,
28.
okay, yeah.
Oh, that's so
Dude, Noko's
far.
28. Noko's 28. Noko's 28.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude, he's old.
I mean, but like, it's not like your life doesn't have to be extremely different. How old is Greek?
I don't know.
Maybe he's like 26. Yeah.
I mean, much older than us.
Yeah. I mean, think about the older people are the more IRL people. You know what I mean? Like, think about OTK network kind of guys,
Oh, yeah, I would
like
say
those are like the guys that are
in
like 28.
5 years. I don't think I could answer this question.
I think
really,
Scream's 27.
I think
Oh yeah.
like I don't see where I can't see where like I have like
You think so?
like I got places like I want.
What is your goal?
Goals. Okay.
What is your goal in 5 years?
All right,
Where do you want to be?
That's a better question.
It's the same thing. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
A goal in 5 years would definitely to be full-time streaming, either competing or not really. I'd probably in 5 years I probably don't want to be competing at that
Really?
point. I want to be just full-time content creator.
Yeah.
Just live and out
That'd
playing
be
any
sick.
game.
Like Shroud.
Like a full variety streamer.
That is fun, dude. That is fun.
I don't want to be hard stuck to the game. I want to be being able to do variety.
Yeah. I mean, that's how all the older people are, really. Except for like GTA 5 RPers.
Yeah.
Like, those people are pretty hard stuck, but it's the best content on Twitch.
Yes. But I mean, they could go play other games.
Yeah, they can. They can. Like, Rated Epics, he's been playing Valorant a lot lately, too.
See, I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely 100% the same thing I would be doing. I don't really have any interest of like branching out, at least like still in the gaming scene.
Really?
Like to something else.
Yeah.
I mean, like maybe I would, but like when I'm maybe like way older, I don't know. The interest hasn't sparked enough. I still want to like stream,
Yeah.
and play.
Okay. Okay. I feel that. I think in the next 5 years, dude, like, I don't know. There's a lot I want to do.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm kind of ambitious.
That could happen.
Yeah, I think that like I want to like have like done some casting, you know, for a game. I think that'd be fucking sick. I don't know, dude. I want to travel, you know, to like I want to, you know, 5 years from now to be able to have, you know, go to the fucking events, have fun, you know, do some booth stuff. Like I want to be, and I want to be a kind of a personality.
I feel like that's a given.
You think so? Yeah.
Because like, I mean, yeah, I think in 5 years, I want to be able to like go like, I don't know. I think within 5 years, like I want to be at that point, I want to have lived in like 2 different countries.
Really?
Yeah.
In 5 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I definitely want to go spend like a year in Australia. Like,
really?
I lived for a year.
That's a serious place.
That's gonna be the worst place for gaming too.
Bro, I don't care. I think that one for me would be like the year like I would like not take a break from gaming, but like kind of branch out and do a lot more out stuff. So,
I can respect that. I mean, there's always IRL shit. Like people like it. You know, people love that shit too.
Australia, bro, that's scary.
That one's
Texas. It's literally basically Australia, dog.
Australia is like,
dude, what the?
Bro, we got snakes, spiders. I literally walked outside the door yesterday and there was a spider the size of my hand. Like, what the frick? We live in Australia, bro.
Wow, like way more though.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be living in an apartment. I'm gonna literally freaking like lock my shit up.
Seal it.
Yeah. My shoes are gonna have like a box I put them in that spiders can't get in, you know?
Damn. I mean, it would be cool. Obviously, that would be a dope experience.
I don't know. I just really like ocean and stuff like that. So I want to go to Australia and like be able to like whenever I want, just like hop in my car, go down and start like snorkeling someplace, or like buy like a cheap boat and like so I can just take the boat out and just like go snorkel and like go do shit.
That's some retirement shit.
Yeah, because the water there is just so sick. Like it's nuts. And the sea life is nuts. There's like sea turtles, freaking whales, sharks, everything. But like here in the States, like I mean, you got that a little bit, but like you're not just gonna randomly see some freaking huge ass whale and shit like that unless you live like in Cali somewhere.
I can't wait.
I would love to see a whale like that. Yeah,
like I really want to go to Alaska
places than what I've seen. I haven't really traveled.
I know.
So I want to see.
I definitely want to step out my comfort zone to get like Japan or something like that too.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah. That would be nice. All right, this one.
What sort of hobbies do you have outside of gaming?
Yes. Currently, I don't have any hobbies outside of gaming. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really do. I mean, I guess my other hobby outside of gaming would be graphic design. Like that is pretty much the only other thing I really do besides video editing. And you know, I don't really enjoy video editing, but I really do enjoy graphic design. So I think that's probably the only other hobby I have currently, just because I'm trying to dedicate as much time as possible to gaming and content creation. So,
I'd say mine would be like traveling and like sports and stuff like that. But like you said, since like I started the grind, it's like you lock those out because you're trying to put all the hours into the game.
That's respectable. That's understandable. Yeah. You think you have any?
I mean, I would count like watching anime probably.
Yeah. That's definitely a hobby.
That's probably like my rank 1 hobby. I still like love watching movies. So I'm on like my movie buff connoisseur shit.
Okay, yeah.
I'm always watching like whatever's fire and shit, always on the lookout. So I watch hella movies. I still skate like a little tiny bit. I haven't like completely forgot about it. So still doing that a little bit, but I think that's probably like the only 3 that I've got outside of gaming.
Nice. All right, to wrap this interview up, and I'm gonna have to cut this shit because it's. So I'm thinking I do 2. Like I do an uncut one, upload an uncut one.
Oh, that'd be sick. It's like a podcast.
Yeah, it kind of has been, and it's been fun.
It has literally been like a podcast.
Yeah, it's been nice though. All right, so final question: if you could have any meal, boom, gas, fire, fuego. What has been?
I have to go last. I don't even know.
Really?
I have no idea.
Dude, if I could have any meal, it's probably gonna have to be. I mean, it's got to be fresh sushi, man.
Really?
Yeah. It's got to be like, I'm talking like.
You think that's something? You could have fucking whale.
Yeah.
You want fresh sushi though?
Well, sushi could be anything in the sea. Right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it could be salmon. It could be eel. It could be anything.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, that shit is good.
You need fresh sushi. Like I'm talking like go out, catch it.
That's like one of your
clean
number
it
one
up,
foods, huh?
prepare it. Yeah,
Wow.
I'd say that because it's just so fresh. And
Yeah,
good.
it's really good.
Or
I
yeah,
agree.
It's
or
really
that.
good.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Dude, I gotta go with this steak that fucking Warren. What's that guy's name? Is it Warren Buffett? I don't know. It's some kind of chef. He like has like his own food line. I was watching this show where this guy shows people. He was they did a episode with him, and he cooked this steak that I've never
I guess a
seen in my
Wagyu
life
steak
before.
would be pretty up there,
Exactly.
too.
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
It
Wagyu
was
steak
Wagyu-
definitely like a.
Dude, he cooked
I'm talking
it.
like a true authentic
Bro,
5-star.
Buy like Gordon Ramsay,
Yeah.
basically. You know,
Yeah.
like that. It's got to be up there, man.
Yeah, that one's probably definitely.
I think that's
Yeah, the filet mignon that we had that one time, that's actually probably one of the best things
What?
I've ever eaten. At the Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh yeah,
The filet mignon,
Yeah.
that's actually one of the
That's where
yeah.
to
The
get a
meat
night
was
with Zach.
really insane.
closest. Like that specific one,
Yeah,
I don't know.
nuts.
I never
Yeah,
had
That was
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
just a fillet. Like that's just a really like fattier piece of steak. Now like
Yeah.
a Wagyu is like apparently like
I'm never
triple that, bro. Like
That's
God,
crazy.
that's gonna be
Dude,
insane.
yeah. When I was watching the show, like I was actually like I had hunger.
Yeah.
It was like he picked it up and it's like fucking dripping. I'm like, bro, what is this shit? He
Your
cuts
animal
into it.
instincts
Yeah,
come out.
dude, it's like the best cooked shit I've ever seen in my
Definitely
life.
sushi or a Wagyu.
Shit's
Let's
dripping.
go ahead.
He
and
can
go for the
fold
surf
it
and
like
turf.
this, like it was just
Let's go for the surf and turf. The Wagyu steak, some sushi. That's my meal.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
That'd be
I
good.
got it, dude. It was that has to be one of the best cooked foods I've ever seen in my life. And it's got me hungry thinking about it, dude. It's crazy.
Bro, it's such a hard question. There's so much.
Bro,
Yeah,
here's
there
what-
is. There's a lot, and I know I'm missing out on
I
a
had
lot.
reservations at a Brazilian steakhouse tonight with Zach, and but I couldn't go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, was it because I took the car?
No.
Oh.
It's because we went out to eat with.
Dude, like Mexican
Oh, okay,
food
yeah.
is insane. Like Mexican food.
Oh
like,
my god, yeah. There's some
snacks like no other. You got
Dude.
the sushi. You got
Bro, I don't know. You know what's crazy is like we talk about all these crazy, like really expensive meals and stuff like that, but like low key, sometimes like
That's what I'm
I
saying,
could literally
yeah.
just be craving Chipotle.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just
I mean
go.
the raw
Like
ingredients
Freebirds?
basically is just amazing too.
Like Freebirds,
Yeah.
it's just like I could like realistically, like if I'm hungry, I could eat that anytime.
Oh yeah, 100%, and it's really
that
good.
Greek food too. Like
Yeah.
I first tried that like here.
Yeah,
And now I'm like, damn, this is actually
yeah.
amazing.
Greek food is amazing.
So,
I used to eat Greek
dude,
food
it's
so
pretty
much.
cheap,
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah,
crazy.
exactly. You get $6 is like that would get me a meal back at this place called Chicago Style Euros, dude. So fire.
Yeah, that's a really hard.
It is
question.
hard,
I guess like
but that was on my mind.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So that was what
I
I
think
had
like
to go
the
with.
single like best tasting like piece of food that I've ever tried is that filet mignon. So I'm gonna just say
Wow.
It's a
that.
good. I mean, it was a good.
Yeah, I can agree. I was drunk though.
Yeah.
I can barely.
I think
remember
I was
that.
like cross too.
I was like, Lyr, bro, you gotta try. I tried it.
I was so
I was like,
drunk.
I tried out like Lyr. Now this is a good steak. Try this. And he was like, bro, this is insane.
And
I want more of that.
that's crazy. Yeah, I was wasted. Fuck.
had the
I wish
chick-
I could remember it
I had
that
the
well.
chicken heart that night. The chicken heart.
Oh yeah, I had it too. That was
chicken heart was
crazy.
pretty good there too. That was good. I never thought I would have eaten chicken heart.
That was wild. I was down for anything.
Yeah.
Chicken heart. You could have gave me a whole chicken. It didn't matter.
Shit's still running around.
Get it, DeridiuM. I already bet. Say less. But yeah, I mean that concludes our Dojo House interview, man. That was fun.
Let's go.
That was fucking sick.
What?
All right.
Until next time.
Until next
Part
time.
2.
Peace.
Sin.
If you guys have any questions for us, drop some underneath the video.
In the likes, comments. Hit
And-
the likes, comments. Make sure you slap that subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on.
Word. He's on
Content
it.
creator.
Word. Exactly.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean, next time we do one of these kind of podcast kind of shit, dude, we'll answer some of you guys' questions. So,
Yeah.
much love, guys. Peace.
Peace.
All right.